Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Thanks for joining me for another one. We are back today to an indie game that we started not too long ago called Labyrinth of the Demon King. Kind of an offspring of if you mixed Kingsfield and Shadow Tower and Silent Hill and Resident Evil all together. It's a really interesting, kind of retro styled action slasher RPG. There's a lot of stuff going on, but it's a good one, and I'm excited to be back to it. I hope everybody's well. Space Monkey, welcome in. Congratulations on grabbing that first redeem. Good to see you. And Scanlan as well. Good to see you. Hope everybody's doing well. I did say yesterday we were going to do some soldering. That was the plan. But some of my equipment that I wanted to get set up for it is delayed, won't be here until tomorrow. So we will try to move a soldering, learning, educational stream to next week, which leaves us today with gaming. Let's go ahead and see if we can get back into Labyrinth of the Demon King. All right. Just make sure I set my game capture. Space Monkey, thank you for lurking. Always good to have you around. Just trying to get this to capture. Let's see if we switch it over to full screen application, if that works. There we go. I had faith. And we'll pick back up on our last save, which was right after we beat probably the first proper boss, is what I would call that. Let's go ahead. Grab my trusty controller. Get back into it. Okay, so last time around, I just used my last incense. We used it to get a little more stamina. Let me see if I remember the controls. R1 kicks. R2 swings. L2 blocks. Alright, so the boss... Let's review what's in my inventory. I got a red wooden coin. And a strange gem. I want to say that means we have one more gem left to unlock the door that's downstairs. This is not the type of game that you can very easily take a break from and expect to remember where you were when you came back. Hello, Willow, lurking while you make food. Well, I hope you get something good to eat. Alright, does this door look familiar? Do I know where this is? Maybe a little bit. Okay, so we're on the 3rd floor of the Tower of Repetition. Hey, wait a minute. I see you there. Did it help me, though? It did not. It was faster than me. Now, I think this way is where we left the offering. Yes. And then that opened to something else. Are we entirely off the map now? Bear with me, it may be a little bit of me regaining my bearings. No more GPU artifact game. Tapster, we beat it. We beat it yesterday. Tuned out at the end. Yeah, it was pretty cool. We got one of the endings. There's several more. But being that it's an indie game that I was highlighting, I tend to like to get one ending and then let people, you know, if they're interested in the game, pick it up and discover the others for themselves. I think that's a good balance when you're given an indie game to play on a stream. Oh, that's the Noribotoke. Where are we going? Had a WoW raid. I hope it went well. Do I know where this is? Oh, this is the Tower of Repetition, 3rd floor. Okay. That's an exit. Wonder if the Noribotoke follows me this way. Okay, yes. What have I done today? I have successfully made a circle back to where I started. We're gonna let them soften each other up a little bit. Are you trying to ambush me? Hey, Scanlan, I've been alright. I hope you've been well. right, we got some money. Okay, yep. I read about that. The Fury. We're gonna save. I don't know. This is like a good thing to do. And I feel like, yes. So if we follow this way, there's a room marked with a question mark. And that's this room here. What is this? Oh, an antidote. Okay. I wonder if we missed that or if that was not there before. So this is the question mark room. What's down the hall and to the right here? Door is jammed, I see. Oh, I hope you've been enjoying Oblivion, Scanlan. So that's one exterior. Already ascended to level 2. Very nice. I love it when I ascend. Kitty, hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. I wonder if we go back to the basement. There might be something... We might use one of these coins or one of these gems for the pillars in the basement. I don't remember how I want to get there, though. Two favorite weapons by far in the game has been your bow and sword. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty typical Elder Scrolls setup. Okay, so that comes back out there. What if I exit this way? Okay, we have another jammed door. Okay, this is where we found the arrows. I remember this. I guess I could have used the arrows against that boss. Oh, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Oh, okay. Random Shirikodama that we missed. I'll take it. Where are we now? Second floor. Still in the Tower of... Wait, I know where we are now, I think. Yeah. Okay. From here, we should be able to go to the basement and see if my hunch is correct. It does have a lot of walking around. It sure does. There's a shrine in the basement that I can use to set up a save real quick. I bet the speed run for this game is interesting. There we go. I love the hand axe because it's relatively quick, but it also gets in a nice stagger. Not all the time, but enough to really make a difference. In the east is Jikokuten playing his blue biwa to entertain the princess, while his trident stands ready. So I wonder which color of these we don't have. Red, maybe? Zokoten in the south? Oh, I think these are where statues go, now that I think about it. Yeah, space for a statue of some kind. Okay, that one was gonna give me a hard time. Did no damage run on Resident Evil 4 Remake? That's very impressive. Very difficult to do. Now, the interesting thing about this game that stands in stark contrast to, say, Kingsfield or Shadow Tower is that you actually don't benefit, as far as I can tell, from fighting the enemies, at least directly in any experiential form. They do occasionally drop loot and such. Hey, thank you for lurking. Hope you're doing well. All right, let's see if we have anything to fix our katana with. Okay, I don't want to use the rusty one. Okay, let's get a hand axe, +2. I think we save our other Shirikodama until we find another weapon we want to invest in. We can always come back down here or find another forge. But being as this is our main weapon right now, definitely want to improve it. Does that reflect in the stats? I'm not sure. Okay, so if we look at the map, there's a door down here that's locked. There are a number of doors throughout that seem locked. Okay, we have a couple mystery doors on the second floor. Hey, buddy. That's right. You just maintain eye contact. You just look at those two big old dangling eyeballs falling out of his face, and you slowly retreat. Let him know you mean business, and you won't hesitate to defend yourself. I kind of actually have to go this way. So, this is problematic. We're gonna save over this same one here. Hello, Todd. Welcome in. Ooh, 2 swings. Nice. It's a good thing we got that upgraded. So this door is locked. I don't know what enables us to open that door. I guess we can put the gem that we have in the door and see if anything changes. Oh, why? Snuribotoke is way too active. From what I'm seeing, this is the tea room. Something is blocking the tea room door. I wonder what that would be. What else do I have on this map? We know about those 2 blocked doors. Shows the pantry being locked. Okay, so no more salt that we can take. There was a secret entrance back here. I don't remember where it went, though. I think this may have been the wrong game to take, like, a week break from. Alright, so we're outside. Don't really have a map here. These are entrances to the first floor. And where does this enter? Second floor? Do I know where this is? I was about to say, how did I lose the exit? Now, come on, this ladder seems perfectly placed for me to use it. Okay, so basically nothing new that I'm doing out here. I'm gonna see if our friend is still up front. And if I can run by him and insert my gem into the door. Okay, it sounds like he's spawning behind me, which should give me time to do it. Hey, Michael, thank you for lurking. 100 dreams! Thank you for joining us for 100 streams since we started keeping count. So obviously I'll find some reason to use the red and blue coins. Hey, Cemetery Chick, welcome in. Good to see you. All right, we have a jammed door. Interesting that that space on the map doesn't really seem to correspond to anything. But there's a door here. Wonder why that would be. Oh! Hi, buddy. Hello. Hello. Game's kind of satisfying when you get a little more powerful. You know what the Noribotoke here reminds me of? Now, I've never actually played this game, but I watched plenty of it on YouTube. Reminds me of SCP-106 from Containment Breach. Same kind of thing where he comes bubbling up from the ground and chases you. And same, like, stone slab sliding against a ground kind of sound when he materializes. Okay, now what's this? Gotcha. Okay. So is this... Yeah, we're in the tea room. Alright, give me the tea. What you got? What's the reason for me to be here? Man, we're leaving ginseng tea just all over the place. But, you know, considering how much backtracking there is, that's maybe not the worst thing to know it'll be here. All right, so that's floor 1. We went back over it. I haven't seen anything new. Let's head ourselves back up to floor 2. I guess there's a reason they call it the Tower of Repetition. So this goes back down to floor 1. Where in floor 1? Is this the one that comes out near the exit? No, that's by the Butsudan. Okay. I think I'm reading the map correctly. Oh, you... Be cool if this game had, like, selectable difficulty modes for how aggressive the Noribotoke is. Like, where you could adjust it up and down from the standard. Fine-tune its speed, all of that sort of stuff. What? Oh. Stupid little bugs. Hey, Love Glutton, welcome in. Good to see you. Y'all are making me waste my antidotes. This exit goes where? I think this is where I found the biwa. I would love to see this game on my CRT. There you go. Punch him in the back of the head. Get him. That fan looks kind of cool and or important. You know, the venom seems to be doing less to me than it was at a lower level. Oh, it's our friend again. I think this leads back outside, maybe? Or upstairs, one or the other. And then this leads back outside. Okay. I thought one of these had like a passage through. Maybe not. Yeah, it's down here, I think. So the map seems to indicate this is just a hall of locked doors. I will tell you one thing, they did not lie naming this Labyrinth of the Demon King. I don't even know if we're in the Labyrinth proper, but it's doing a good enough job throwing me off. Oh, and we're back here. Okay. See, it looks like the second floor area, if we could make it to the mess hall, would get us a novel exit on the first floor, I think. We can snatch up this ginseng tea now. I wonder what happens if we go back out of the labyrinth, like back through the very start, and talk to our friend who helped us in the beginning. I wonder if she might have some advice or something for us. If I got an umbrella, I have this pretty fancy suit of armor. Oh, okay, you can't even kick or equip your weapon out here. So she's not at this shrine. Oh, there's a ritual incense out here. Might as well go pop that. I feel like our health is okay for the time being, and I would really like more stamina. I feel like there was another building out here I could access. We're gonna check that out. I may just be wasting time, but... you know, sometimes when you're unsure, you just have to explore all the possibilities. I don't even know where the building is that I'm remembering. Is it this? Interesting. So the game has it flagged where you can kick here, but you can't equip your weapon. Well, I don't see our friend from earlier. We did find an incense, so this wasn't 100% not worthwhile. But it hasn't brought us any closer to finding the 4th gem. So what would I be missing? Thinking about the 2nd floor. There's a couple question marks that look important. One of them, I have an idea how to get to. Or maybe not. Okay, so that one's got to be from the exterior. The bottom right question mark. The top right question mark. Looks like they're both exterior. Let's see if I can get to the exterior again. Where am I? Got myself all turned around. Is this the 1st floor still? This is the 1st floor. Okay. So let's see where this takes me if I enter... Oh, this door is locked. So how would I get there? The 3rd floor has exterior doors all over the place. Can I see those from here? Yeah, I know, Love Glutton. Okay. And look at that. Okay, here's a new thing. This is very Silent Hill right here. The King's Court. 4 of this land stand before an old king, a boy and his mother, a farmer, and the son of a noble. The boy's eyes and mouth, black bloody pits. His mother speaks first. I was awoken this morn. I found my boy like this, bloodied and beaten, eyes and tongue shorn. I looked and found hair from a big black swine. It was the farmer. He stole from my boy so he could buy wine. The farmer cries out second. It surely was not me. I'll tell you what happened, and then you shall see. Our kingdom is ravaged, our coffers all reduced. Rumor has spread, the crone somehow found wealth. So I broke into their home to take some for myself. And there in the boy's room, who did I see? The noble lay with the boy, the guilty is he. The noble was the third to chime in. Father, it's true, I lay with him, but his tongue and his eyes, those claims I despise. My sweet boy I truly love he, but for all I tried, he would not love me. So I went to his mother and asked for her aid. Her help she did offer when a small sum was paid. At night I returned, and there I saw he, but his eyes had been taken. He could not see me. My love was robbed, that has been shown. But I was not I who did this. It was the crone. Hey, Darkin, welcome in. Fourth, the crone turns from them all, crying in shame. Lastly, the blind mute stands silent. With what has been stolen, he can't attest to the claims. 3 crimes had been wrought. The confessions laid out the thread. The king, angered by all, ordered them hung until dead. So I'm assuming the puzzle is to determine which of these corresponds to which character in the story and activate... Oh, they move. Activate them in the order. So I'm guessing this kind of looks like the noble. Could be the mother. The crone, I'm not sure. They all kind of look alike. Oh, wait. Let me get a close-up. Let me... Hold still, hold still. I need to examine you. This is for the case. This is a very important part of discerning justice. What do you think? I'm thinking farmer. It's like a new metal album cover. I'm guessing this is the mother. I'm gonna just... It could be a good little thumbnail for something or other. Maybe this is the farmer? I'm thinking this is the crone. So we have crone, mother, farmer, noble, and the victim, the boy. Mother, farmer, noble, crone, boy. Won't budge no matter how hard I try to move it. Statue is wearing a mask resembling an old woman. Oh, so I didn't have to do all of that work. So I wonder why the mother one won't move. Oh, 3 crimes had been wrought. The confessions laid out the thread, so I may only have to hang the ones that did the crimes. So the farmer, the noble, and the crone. Well, now they're in different orientations. Also, yeah, Darken, if you can hear me and you're not in ads, I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you coming by and checking in. I think that's the last gem that I need. So what if I were to simply... Oh, in this room I can't... Can I... Kick? Lastly, the blind mute stands silent. Oh, there's an order to it. 1. And then... Wait, did that just go back? Do 1. It's the mom statue. Maybe I have to do these 3 and then try the mom statue. I'm not understanding how this correlates. Yeah, there definitely seems to be an order. So we go this one, this one, this one. Not getting it. Unless there's something else to interact with in the room. Hey, Michael. Hello. There we have the crone, the farmer, noble, noble again. Oh, I just drank a bottle of sake. Crone? Oh, it is the crone again. Now the question is, does this repeat? No. Okay, crone. Farmer. Noble. Crone. Noble. That's weird. So that does make sense if you assume that the crone and the mother are the same in the story. Okay, well, that was very upsetting. So now I'm assuming if I go to a floor below, I'll be able to grab the gem. Maiko, you all home and everything settled in? Boom. So I'm on the second floor. So I believe if these maps line up, this may correspond with the basement by the pantry. So let's go check that. Your PJs with a sandwich and some busy work. I hope the busy work is easy work. All right, let's see. Let's see if all of my logic and everything lined up. There it is. Hey. All right, we got the last strange gem. Oh, wow, Micah, that sounds really good. Back and filled with rice. That's a good situation to be in. GG, thank you, Maiko. A sickly colored blue gem. If you stare at it for too long, you begin to feel like you're drowning. It has an indentation on the rear. It must fit somewhere. Okay, so here's the thing. I think I need them to be in a certain order. So we have... Let's go from 12 o'clock. Right now we have white, red, blue, and black. Let's go see what the inscription in the basement tells us. Everyone ate foods. Yes. I had some leftovers that I froze yesterday. Some steak and quinoa and mixed vegetables. We're gonna save because I would hate to lose that progress. Let's save here. Okay. Okay, so black at 12 o'clock. White at 3 o'clock. Black, white, red, blue. We're gonna find in like 30 years that playing survival horror games like reduces your risk of cognitive decline or something. Why do I not have my weapon out? Okay, so black first. White. red and blue. Why did that not work? What in the Silent Hill? Yeah, that's probably high compliments to the creator of this game. Did I do that the way I thought I did that? Black, white, red, blue. Who's my friend? The one that keeps popping up and chasing me? That's the Noribotoke. You have an idea, but it may be wrong. What's that? Let's see if I take these. Wasn't north facing a different way on maps? I was kind of thinking that, sort of, except if we assume... If we assume that's west... Try it real quick. There's not like a lever or something I have to press to activate it, right? Like, this is the door. Now, there were also a set of pillars down here. It says they're for statues, but I wonder if they... Wonder if they might go to these pillars down here. No. So those are the four king's pillars. Maybe this is for the statue puzzle and not for the gem puzzle. I might need to be looking at something else to figure out the gem puzzle. I don't know where the cat thing is, or I would try to ask it for advice. The four great kings sit upon their heavenly thrones. The path forward shall open. Oops. Hmm. I don't know what to do except to try it in a random order until something works. That door is still locked. The gems in the order of that journal entry did not work. No, they didn't. But it seems that that tablet lines up with a puzzle downstairs. Also, it would be really great if they didn't spawn camp the unkillable enemy right by the puzzle door. Let's see if we can talk to the Kappa again that works on our weapons. Because he had a dialogue prompt to ask him. Loving the sound work? Yeah, it's pretty great. I think it had something to do with the 4 heavenly pricks who live on Mount Shumisen. Dude just attacked me. Get out of my way so I can bash this enemy. You know, these seem to line up with the colors. So I can't use any of them here. But this looks white, red. Blue, black. Let's try black, blue, red, white. Oh, I see. Okay. This is my fault. How do we generally describe directions on a cardinal rose? North, east, south, west. How did the memorial tablet go through the order? North, west, south, east. Now, I don't know if that's a cultural thing. It could be. It could be that, you know, it's just different geographically. West is white, south is red, east is blue. Hey, look at us, we persevered and we did it. East? I thought you said west. I think I hear snakes or something. Actually, let's go ahead and save here. I just walk in on a lover's quarrel? Possibly, but it's none of my business, so I'm not going to ask them to clarify. Ooh, what is that? Okay, that's an entirely new enemy type. No map available for this area. Hold on, I want to make sure. I didn't miss anything in the other area. Do you love a floating glowing head enemy? Classic. Where are we going this way? Why did the hue just change? Oh, you're larger than the others. Bottle of sake, thank you. Who's you? I don't know, but they just changed them out. It's a new shift for the hues. What are you? I can't go that way. The fall would kill me. What do you mean? It's like 5 feet. So that would seem to have fallen into... maybe the war room or the tea room? I can't quite tell. Let's go check downstairs. See what we find in there. Or is this the only way we could go? It looks like it. It's time for a sake. Be something kind of this way. Think. Oh, hey, buddy. You know, we had an opportunity to take an exit. What did I do? Straight into the hole. Sometimes in life, you just gotta dive in. Okay. Naginata. Okay, I see you. Oh, but the Naginata cannot be equipped with the torch. Where am I? Oh, this is the door that was locked in the basement. Okay. Hey, I guess that's what thorough exploration gets you, is new weapons. Oh, just gonna squeeze right by you. And now we get to try the exit. I wonder what awaits us. I'm sure we have to come back because we haven't solved the statue mystery yet. A tea house. Maybe I should check it out. Ah, there's a bathhouse as well. Get us a nice tea and a nice bath. That's like 90% of revitalizing the human spirit right there. Tea bath. Okay, another great idea. Much less good idea. Bath tea. Ritual incense. Don't imagine the tea house is in the tunnel. Could sell it online, maybe? Okay, I'm opening pre-orders. Is a bath bomb not a tea bath? Maybe if it's got tea in it. Okay, so there's a bathhouse and a holding area. Tunnel tea house. You know, tunnel tea sounds like a really cool local specialty. You go and visit somewhere new, you know, some kind of not too famous town, and they're like, oh, would you like to try our famous tunnel tea? Yes, it was famously brewed by the miners in the area and often served as a last comfort when they were dying from black lung. Like, yes, I would love to sample a little bit of quaint history, thank you. Oh, what is that? Don't like that. There's nothing stopping you from putting leaves in your bathwater. It's true, all types of leaves. Tower of Lamentation. Okay, you know what? Maybe I wanted to visit the tea house first. First we tea and then we lament. Never the other way around. What about bee leaves? I don't have any bee leaves. All I have are A leaves. That's why I bee leaf in nothing. You better rank up your leaves if you really care about what you say you stand for. Hey, thanks for lurking. Hope you're doing well. Pedestal inscription. A pedestal with 4 circular indentations. Smells a little of charcoal. There is an inscription carved on the front of the pedestal that says, "Shed yourself from your burdens, enlightenment shall follow." I wonder what types of burdens I'm meant to shed. The painting depicts Danichi Nyorai, one of the 5 wisdom Buddhas. What would I pause? Oh, coins maybe. Yes. Okay, so here is where we go to empty our pocket of coin. Damn, we're finding a bunch of incense. I still never found the bathhouse, though. Or the tea house. Oh, maybe the tea house is in the tunnel. Alright, that's one way to get me to jump in a tunnel, I guess. Offer some tea. A hole big enough for a human. I sure hope it does. It is the tea house. Achievement unlocked. Tea time. You made it. Welcome to my little tea house, traveler. Would you like some tea? There's some waiting for you on the table over there. If you're looking to purchase, I have many fine things for sale. You know, reminds me of the Resident Evil 4 merchant. What do you have for sale? Take a look. Oh, a lantern can be attached to your waist to free up your hands. A royal katana. Ritual incense. Okay, we're definitely going to be coming back here. Tanegashima. I think this is what the word I was looking for. But maybe not. There's a specific type of early Japanese, not even quite a rifle. It's kind of like a shotgun. And it's very much handheld like that. Like it's held out in front of you, not necessarily shouldered. But it looks a lot like that. I was trying to remember the name of it the other day, and I just can't seem to. I bet if we hold out to repair our katana with a really good one that we come across later, we get, like, a really good weapon. Teppo? No, although that does ring a bell. Maybe it is Tanegashima, or maybe there's a variation on this word. Not sure. All right, let's buy this lantern. And we'll also, let's buy some sake. I don't necessarily know how I use it. Let's ask before we sit down to tea. Sure, there's some complimentary tea sitting on the table. To prepare it, first add 2 scoops of matcha to the chawan. Then pour in some boiling water and whisk it all together. And that's it. Some nice, refreshing tea for you to enjoy. On the house. This music is very Resident Evil save room music. Okay. 1 scoop. 2 scoop in the chawan. Add the boiling water. Maybe extra scoop, though. I thought about it, but I feel like this is the type of game that's got some kind of hidden mechanic. You know what I mean? Where something subtle might change depending how closely you follow instructions. I'm not sure. Just gulp it right down. To be fair, the first non-alcoholic thing we've had to drink this entire adventure. I feel refreshed. And what goes better with your matcha than some hand-picked mushrooms? Oh, we've got a forge. Hey, buddy. Good to see you again. Ha, I didn't think you'd make it this far, so good job, buddy. Me and the wife made up, so I'll be sticking around here for a while. If you want me to fix anything up, let me know. All right, we got a simple naginata. +2. Let's hope I like it, because we've just spent all of our upgrade materials on it. You like the voices? Yeah, the sound design in this game is really cool. Oh, I guess I can't equip it. Oh, I'm in sort of a safety zone here, I think. The mushrooms always go to the safe places. Hey, Boogie, what's up? Good to see you on YouTube. Thanks for stopping on over. Let's hit up this shrine, and let's offer... I think we got to do another stamina. And we can have some health as a treat. We're gonna pray. Oh, and then we just get right back in the tunnel. Okay. Straight out of Silent Hill 4. Love it. Thank you for all those reacts over on YouTube. And if I may ask a simple favor, if you're watching on YouTube and enjoying, please consider hitting that like button. It just tells YouTube that this is a pretty good stream that more people should be recommended. That tunnel is super creepy. I love it. All right, so we did the bathhouse. We dropped the 2 coins off with the Buddha. We offered the ritual incense, and we saved. So, you know, I think we move on. Boogie, hello on Twitch. Good to have you. All right, now how do I... Let's say I wanted to equip my Naginata. How do I use the lantern? Oh, I just hit use. Okay. I can vibe with that. Hey, look at that. A Shirikodama in plain sight. And we're also getting that uncomfortable yet kind of vibey pink hue again, so I don't know if that's an indicator that we've moved on to a higher level area, maybe. Research volume number 7, Gakotsu. Reanimated bones that stalk the earth, seeking to end all those clothed in flesh. Oh, so they're skin bandits. There's a rather large amount of them congregating in this place, most likely victims of the previous owner. With no flesh to cut or organs to pierce, the only weapons that would be of use against them are heavy and blunt, capable of crushing their bones or breaking the magics that hold them together. The sound of their bones rattling in the darkness will haunt me forever in this life and the next. There is no reason to encounter one. My only advice is to get away from them as soon as possible, lest you become one of them. Hey, Maiko, take your time. Oh, this is the Tower of Crushing Assembly. Hello. Okay, you know what? I feel... I feel more equipped for the Tower of Lamentation because I have a slashing weapon. So, we know what that is. That's the Tower of Crushing Assembly. Let's go to the Lamentable place. Speaking of skin bandits, Kenshi returns tomorrow. Yes, I had to take last weekend off, but Saturday, Sunday, that's going to be Kenshi days for us. Okay, so it takes one whole stamina bar to kill one of these. I haven't run across the text that explains what it is, so I'm going to call it a liquor for now, because that's what it looks like. Talisman, Blessing of Ashukun Yorai. Can I... Oh, it won't let me jump over there. Hope Infinite Wing Wing didn't miss us too much, because you definitely missed them. Alright, let's see what happens if we exit out this way. We might as well poke around all the different branches and such. Oh, you love to enter a new hallway and see something skitter across the end. Classic survival horror moment. Oh! So it's not just a liquor, it's a spitter, too.
I love you, Infinite Wing Wang. We'll be home soon.
Thank you, Love Glutton. There is a yellow gem wheel. You know, this whole time, this whole stream, I've been looking for gems. And you know what I learned? They've been in my chat all along. I never had to search at all. I just had to open my heart. Ah, the Hell of Crushing Assembly. So we just learned there's a Tower of Crushing Assembly. Many punishments await the murderers, thieves, and adulterers sent to this realm. Sometimes the sinner is tied to a large rock while another large rock is placed above them. The rock is slowly lowered, crushing the sinner. Unable to die, they feel everything. Other times, the sinner will find themselves in a forest of trees where the branches are sword blades. They look to the top of the trees to see one they love. They climb the trees, slicing and mangling their flesh. Excuse me. When they reach the top, their lover will not be there, but upon the ground. They climb back down, and this repeats over and over. Talk about stuck between a rock and a hard place. These guys invented it. Okay, so I think if you look all the way down at your feet when you stomp a box, you might kill any bug that's inside of it, so that's actually good to know. Let's see. Because I usually end up double stomping so I don't get poisoned. Okay, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, but... Research volume number 6, Nupepu. I noticed a horrifying odor coming from behind this door. I believe it houses a Nupepu, a disgusting blob of flesh that wanders the grounds of old temples and feeds on the fat of the dead using a large needle. They are usually harmless if encountered. If you do decide to do battle with one, you'll find any blunt weapons to simply bounce off its fat body. To harm the creature, you'll need a sharp blade or pointy stick. Despite its disgusting odor, it said if you eat its flesh, you'll be granted eternal youth. Interesting, but there's no need for that gift in this realm, so I shall leave it be. Can't wait to meet the new Peppo. Looks like something should screw onto here. Oh wait, that's got a red gem, so let's look for the one that's got a yellow gem. What's happening? Got some money. Oh, some of these have wheels already. At least 2 of them do. Wonder if the Noributoke follows us here, or if it stays in the other building and protects its Butsudan. Now, I just guarantee if we go in here, we're gonna be grabbed. Oh, we can't even go in. Oh, maybe. Maybe that's what the wheels do, is they drain these pools. Okay, research volume number 5, Akaname. I am very disappointed to learn Akaname are found even in this place. Disgusting creatures that like to lick filth that collects in bathtubs and bathrooms. In our realm, they are normally harmless, but very disgusting. Here, though, they use their long tongues as a weapon and spit globs of filth at the prey they hunt. Just avoid them. There's nothing to gain by encountering one of these things. So basically the lesson here is avoid everything. Just don't encounter any of it. I see you there. Just an Akadame doing its thing, licking up the floor in the bathhouse. We should see what's behind this. Oh, hello. What's behind this door? Oh! And that answers my question about the Noribotoke. He's here. Well, that's just a whole lot of badness all at once. Oh, he spits at me too. All right. We are in hell, Willow. It is true. We're going to go ahead and take a real quick break while these ads roll on Twitch, and then I'll be back in just a moment for more Labyrinth of the Demon King. So thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I appreciate you. All right, and we're back. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate you. Let's see what we're gonna do about this problem of ours. Now, can it follow me down the stairs? Yes. Okay, we'll overwrite this one. Thank you, Willow. Tower of Lamentation bathhouse. These bullets? I guess maybe I should have bought the gun. I didn't realize I went through, like, a floor. Wait, how did this bring me back around here? Okay, what I don't like is having to re-equip the lantern every time you go in and out of areas. I guess it only happens if you go, like, outdoors and then back indoors. What's the matter? Is your heart not in it anymore? No, I agree. Take some time to think it over. Get back to me on what you decide. No, that's fair. You wouldn't want to get ahead of yourself. I'm glad you came to me with this decision. Where did you come from? I already killed you. Wait, why am I using matcha now? Maybe I used it all. See, that looks like something up top there, doesn't it? It's not, though. Hi, Rain, how you doing? Welcome in. How did you just... It, like, teleported. It was just facing one direction, and then it's facing me all of a sudden. Are they licking the floor? Yes. They are Akaname, which are apparently beings that love to lick filth. Like toilets and bathhouses and such. Where? I don't have time for you. There's a Noribotoke on my path. Toilet ain't gonna clean itself. What, are you suggesting it's a noble profession? Exit. I wonder where this shall lead. Ooh, it's got the Resident Evil save music again. Shirikodama, I knew there would be something worth finding down here. Quote, Faith No More, it's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. Or dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Or what was the Simpsons, the Ned Flanders version of that? Pious deeds done for free, I think. Hey, Zartron, what's up? Okay, so I'm not really seeing many other places I can go here. I think I've got to drain these baths before I can really do anything. Oh, push. Can't push it from this angle. Okay, so the Noribotoke is on the other side there. Maybe he can push it for me? Where you going, buddy? Seen the Ned Flanders metal band? Yes. I haven't heard their music, but I have heard of them. I've heard of their appeal. See, now that looks like a katana. I bet that's the type of katana I could really repair mine with and have a pretty awesome weapon. Did you know that apparently more anxious people tend to like horror games and horror movies and things like that, which is, at first, when you think about it, kind of shocking, but I know I personally tend to find them kind of calming in a way. I don't know, I guess there was a study done about it. I definitely remember reading something over COVID about it, but some people say it's like the ability to rehearse a stressful situation, or the fact that you can immerse yourself in the stress, but then you can leave, like, when you want. I don't know, but there's definitely a thing where horror games seem to become, like, cozy games for a lot of people. I'm gonna die. I was gifted with prophecy. Imagine. Wait, I'm reviving? Oh, okay. Here. Imagine you're given the gift of prophecy and you go through your whole life not knowing it. And then suddenly, like 3 seconds before your impending death, you get a vision of your death. But you can't do anything about it, and that's the whole gift. Hey, Todd, welcome in. Thank you for resubscribing for 13 months. That's now a year behind us. That is impressive. I am grateful, I appreciate you, and I hope you're doing well. I don't remember if I found anything worth grabbing in here, but we should just go ahead and check. See, I don't like how they can be facing one direction, and then they just turn around and suddenly they're facing you, and they can get off an attack before you can even do a second swing. Feels like if you get the drop on an enemy, you should be rewarded for it. Who are you? So enemy placement seems somewhat randomized or maybe reactive to different events. I think I could maybe use that sake up there now. What, you want a cookie? Yes, yes I do. And I'd like to eat it too. Like Light Yagami taking a potato chip and eating it. Even that reference is aged now, isn't it? When did Death Note come out? Like 2006 or something? That was clean. That was a good slice. Oh, I forgot, when you revive in this game, you keep the items you found, and like the world state stays. So that's quite interesting. Does this game look like another I played a month or two back with the Weeping Woman? It may be the same game. Do you remember anything more about what that game was in particular? Oh, you might be thinking of Broken Lore. Because Broken Lore had sections that were very PS1-like. You see how close I was to being able to save? All I had to do was get right here. I fumbled it at the last minute. There was a woman weeping, and she turned into a monster that would hunt you if you went too close. Had to pick up a number of things to unlock the next part. Okay, that's definitely not this game. I'm trying to remember what game that was. Yeah, that might have been Broken Lore Don't Watch. That's the name of the game. I'm not telling you to not watch my stream. I mean, I'm not your parent. Don't watch if you don't want to watch, but I kind of would be bad business for me to tell you not to. That section was in a Japanese home. Yeah, yep, that sounds like broken lore. Yeah, and part of that game was in, like, relative HD. Oh, yes. The, that was Broken Lore Low. That was the one where, it had something to do with the mirror. And I think we had to grab mirror shards. Yeah. It definitely did have segments that kind of looked like this. Yeah, this is Labyrinth of the Demon King. Very cool game. Wow, they're color-coded, and I don't know what any of it means. Oh, I would bet you that these colors correspond to the gem wheels. Yep, I bet that's what that is. That's a new sound. So why did I want to come in here again? What horrors have you missed? Things with long tongues that lick up filth, and giant rat people with blades. So let's see what happens if we turn the yellow gem wheel. Oh. Yeah, there's the liquors. Also, they spit. The face you are making right now is probably an appropriate one. So if we look at the map, we're in the water control room. So I bet if I turn the yellow one, we can observe change in the yellow pools. Looks like maybe we can turn a yellow and a white. I can't quite tell. It may be that there's 2 wheels of each description. Oh, the wheel won't budge. Oh, you can turn them back and forth. Okay, let's try that. All of those at once. That's a pretty legendary roster of faces, if I do say so myself. Okay, yes, look, we drained the yellow pools. So now I just need to find which pools are affected by that, and I'll likely find some sort of gear wheel in one of these. Need to get my stamina back. Okay. You stay right there. Oh! You broke the terms of the deal. So we have 1 yellow in here. And then if we head out this way, we have 2 more yellow we can find. So I'm not really seeing anything in the yellow pools. Oh, and there's some down here that are blocked off. Hello. Wow, the enemy spawn rate in this area is high. It's like every time I pass through here, something new to deal with. So remember, if a giant rat with a knife ever runs at you like that, just do what I did. Kick him right in the nose. Probably could have gotten away without that mushroom pouch. Which I don't know why. Does that sound kind of dirty to anybody else? Hey, hang on. We're in the middle of a fight. Hold on, everybody. Just gotta whip out my mushroom pouch real quick. Give me a boost to get right back into battle. That'll show them. All right, let's see if we can get back to the tea house. Mushroom pouch is what they're calling it these days. Always coming up with some new thing, but it always means the same old thing. A hole big enough for a human. Oh, that's the other thing you missed, Maiko. You missed the tea house and us making matcha. No, you saw that. It was refreshing. Okay. Extra scoop. Okay, I'll do it for Willow. Extra scoop. Something is missing. The game prevents me. Love to observe a proper tea ceremony. Be cool. Thanks for satisfying your greed. All right. Now, I know it's a little earlier than usual, but I am all tuckered out. So I think I'm going to go ahead and save and wrap up here. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I'm going to return to this game. I'm really liking the game, but as far as a stream game goes, it seems to be extremely unpopular. So it's kind of a harder game to get through when everything kind of slows down and it doesn't seem people are as interested in it. So I don't know. I have a lot of things to try to make time for on stream, so just got to think about that. But I really like the game. I would heavily recommend it to fans of Silent Hill, Shadow Tower, Kingsfield, which is like me. I like all of those things. Like it, but understandable, you're easy to please. I know I've said this about a lot of games, but if I can get ahead of some stuff, this might be the kind of game that I would play for YouTube. I don't know. I had a bad week early in the week, but I've made some changes like dietarily, and I've started going to bed earlier. I've been getting up a little earlier. I don't want to sign myself up for too much the second I see a little bit of improvement, but things have been heading in a positive direction. So all that is to say, keep an eye on the YouTube. If you are an Instagrammer, consider following the Instagram. I'm putting a lot of reels there, but I also put the same ones on YouTube Shorts. And if I pinch my nose and don't look directly at it, I also occasionally post on TikTok. So yeah, I'm doing all of those things. I've got a lot that I'm working on, both short form and long form, to get out on the YouTube. And the thing that we're all excited for, Kenshi time tomorrow. I'm excited to get back into it. I think we've got some training to do so that we can build up our characters a little bit. I've got a couple ideas how to do that, how to give them a little bit of an edge with some training. So I'm looking forward to that. But in the meantime, it is time for us to part ways. If you're on Twitch and you have a recommendation for somebody to raid, please feel free to send that over. I'm going to look at the game category and all that other stuff. But just while I'm wrapping up with stream ending things, feel free to be sending those in my whispers. And let's go ahead and close. Hey, Willow, thanks for joining us on YouTube. I appreciate you. It's really cool seeing people from both platforms, both communities hanging out with us. It makes me really glad I started dual streaming. I'm glad to be able to reach more people on their preferred platform. Oh, and the other thing for anybody who missed it, we're still going to try to have a learn to solder stream. You can see the workstation and some of the projects right there. I'm excited. Some of my stuff came late. It didn't come in the mail yet. So I got like an exhaust fan and things like that, and a silicon mat to work on. So yeah, we'll try to schedule that in next week. And if the learner projects go well, I've got some cool projects I want to try to tackle on stream. That's a conversation for the future, but how am I a streamer if I don't get you all a little bit excited for the things to come? Y'all, thank you for being here. Really appreciate you. YouTube, as always, we're going to close you out first. YouTube, thanks for joining us, whether you were here live or caught the VOD. I appreciate you, and I hope you've enjoyed Labyrinth of the Demon King as much as I have. Feel free to let me know in the comments. But YouTube, until we catch you again, please take care of yourselves.